What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am your energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Gemini. What's up, in Gemini Dreams? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. I feel like somebody's keeping a very close eye on you, alright? I love that all these cards are upright. Okay, the first card you have is Release Control, Taurus energy, with Hope in reverse, number 27, okay? Very good. I feel like you're releasing control. I feel like you're just like, you know what? There's no hope or faith in the situation. You know, the Ten of Swords and the Temperance. I feel like you're deciding, you're choosing to heal. Okay, you're choosing to heal. You're choosing to, like, you know, heal through a betrayal. It's like you're done. It's like you're just like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm done with the rah-rah and the ha-ha. Like, it's time to heal now. What's Release Control and Hope in reverse? You have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Sun card in reverse, and the Judgment. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is you're doing this because you're like getting clarity on where your wish is at. Okay, I feel like it's very obvious now. The universe is bringing your wish. This could be a soulmate, but this could be something as well that really makes your inner child very happy. Okay, and I feel like you're realizing, okay, if I want to keep this in my life, I'm gonna have to release this control of this. I'm gonna have to let go of that betrayal. I'm gonna have to let go of that pain. Okay, with the Judgment and the Sun in reverse, the universe is coming in here and they're like, yo, are you gonna attack this unhappiness yet or not? Because it's gonna start infecting your wish. And I feel with the Three of Pentacles here and the Hangman, this is gonna change your perspective, right? Because everything is energy. And I feel like you're just like, you know what, I don't want this. I don't want my, you know, the way I feel about something to taint this beautiful thing, you know. I feel like you guys could have went through a lot of endings, okay? And I feel like you're just like, you know, I don't want to keep experiencing that. It's like you're learning. It's like you're getting it. You're like, okay, yes. Like, in order for me to keep something, I have to let something go. If I want to, you know, you're understanding the way that the universe talks, the way the universe works. What's the Six of Cups here? You have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. It's like if you don't release the betrayal, the backstab that happened to you prior to this, then this is also going to end up the same way. And you're realizing that now. What is the Nine of Cups? You have the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like in the past, could be with a Pisces, doesn't have to be, you weren't listening to your intuition and something ended terribly, or something went from 0 to 100 real quick, and it was because you weren't listening to your intuition. And I feel like it's giving deja vu or something like that. It's giving something is coming back up again. It's giving you the same feels again, and it's like, are you going to do the same thing that you did in the past? It's like, do not repeat the same mistakes, but I feel like you're not. I feel like it's talking about what you did in the past. I feel like because you didn't listen to your intuition in the past, you ended up being betrayed or backstabbed, okay? And I feel like now, this time around, it's like you're realizing, like, yeah, I'll do that again. That's not going to happen again. So it's like, in order for you to do that, you're going to have to let go of the other past thing. Like, it's like a freaking train, Gemini. Like, I feel like this other thing from the past got messed up because you were holding on to something from the past, and that other thing from the past got messed up because you were holding something from the past. Like, it's like a train, and it's like you have to understand, one cargo at a time, one train at a time. You can't have all these damn attachments, you know. What is the Judgment here with the Sun in reverse? The Knight of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like you're going to start going, the universe is like talking to you like, yo, you're going to start going towards fulfillment and happiness and long-term energy only, right? It's like with the Sun in reverse, this is also my settling card. Some of you guys, you just like to settle and you were happy with settling, and the universe is like, no, you're not going to settle. You're going to learn today, right? That's all it is. And it's like, you know, sometimes we feel like letting go of things is a lot harder than it really is, okay? But I do see long-term potential with this person. I see family. I see all of that. You know, what's the Ace of Swords here? You have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you will be moving swiftly. Some of you guys have to physically move or whatever. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You got to work on those grudges. And that is why, because instead of you completely letting things go, you add it on to your train. So you're carrying around you're carrying around this energy everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, and people can feel it. You're bitter, you're mean, you're holding a grudge. All of that starts coming up eventually, right? You can only hide that for so long. So I feel like the universe wants you to remember that as well. All right, the next card you have is Know You Are Loved. Libra energy here with High Priestess of Earth in reverse. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. I feel like there's something that's not going to work out when it comes to your money and stability, but that's because, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys this is not something that was for you. This is something that you had to become a fake, a fraud, a phony for in order to maintain this. You had to wear a mask. You had to be somebody that you're not, which is why something is not going to work out for you. But with Know You Are Loved, it's like you have a backup plan, or you know, this is not like a bad thing. You have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. Yeah, I feel like you need to get more information on something here. I feel like some of you guys could be like, yeah, right. Something here is you're going to lose something material, okay? I feel like your intuition is telling you this here. With the Five of Pentacles, there is going to be a lack, okay, of some sort. The Magician. But like I said, it's like you're setting yourself up for success. Now, I feel like if you're doubting this is going to happen, it's like you might hit the Five of Pentacles. You might get hit and then have to be in this Five of Pentacles for a while before you can manifest something new. Others of you are going to catch this. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a lack here, okay? I feel the Six of Pentacles here. This wasn't even a fair situation. You weren't feeling fair. They weren't feeling fair, you know. What is the Page of Swords here in reverse? You have the Page of Wands. This is the confirmation that you needed, okay? Yeah, I feel like you need to get more information because something here is definitely... You're going to end up losing something, okay? There's going to be a lack of some sort. What's the Page of Cups here? You have the Ten of Swords. Your intuition is telling you that these people are setting you up. They're setting you up. They're smiling in your face. They're giving you everything you want because then they're going to use that. Oh, yeah, well, Gemini wanted us to do this, and Gemini told us to do that, and Gemini told us to do this and do that. So it's like these people are setting you up. They're like giving you everything that you want. Some of you guys, you could be asking these people to do things that you know they really shouldn't be doing. And they're going to do it, and then they're going to use it against you. They're going to be like, yeah, Gemini told us to do this. So some of y'all need to, your friends are not really your friends. What's the Five of Pentacles here? You have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, people are watching you. People are watching you, okay? They're watching you really closely, like I said before. What's the Magician? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something out, like, you need this job. Some of you guys depend on this job, whatever. So it's very important that you stay on your toes and like read the room. I feel like there's a lack. The Justice card is in reverse. Libra energy. Somebody could be setting you up. Could be a Libra. I feel like things, you'll know that something is off because there's like a lack. Like now it's like no one's being fair. Now nobody wants to talk to you. Now, they're all going out on Saturdays and they're not inviting you. You're not in the group chat anymore. Something is off. And it's like a pending doomsday is what it's giving, okay? But like I said, you could get ahead of this by listening to your intuition. You have the High Priestess. Yeah, listen to your intuition. All right? You have the Two of Wands in reverse. Like, you're not trying to change direction, and you will be caught off guard. Okay? If you don't pay attention here. The last card you have is Lighten Up, Leo energy, with High Priestess of Spirit in reverse, number 7. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody here who's trying to misguide you. There's somebody here who is trying to, like, it's giving like somebody's trying to be your guide, or somebody's trying to infiltrate something that you're doing. Somebody's trying to mislead you. What is Lighten Up and High Priestess of Spirit in reverse? It's not working though. The Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the Fool in reverse, and the World. Yeah, something is going to backfire. I feel like somebody here is trying to confuse you or mislead you, and I feel like what's going to happen is something is going to happen to them, is what I feel. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be at work, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're not going to fall for the bait. The Fool is in reverse. You're not going to fall for it. And I feel like instead you're going to stay home, or you're going to stay single and independent from the situation. And that is what's going to save you, okay? Now, I do feel like with the Tower here, you know, someone's really going to experience something that they did not want to happen, okay? It's kind of like somebody thought that that you were walking into a trap, and it's like they're actually going to realize that they're the ones that's walking into a trap, okay? What is the Nine of Pentacles here? You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys got out of the situation in time. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, what's the Tower? You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Others of you, you didn't. You waited too long, so you're going to be stuck. Some of you guys, you waited too long, so you're going to be stuck. Part of this Tower. Some of you guys, this person is going to... Some of you guys are going to catch the Tower before it happens. You're going to be able to get out of the situation before it gets crazy. Others of you, it's going to get crazy. You're not going to catch it with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're going to be doing some type of delay, and you're not going to catch it. And I feel like, you know, in reality, it's better that all this is happening anyway, because with the World, you need to close out a chapter anyways. Like, you need to be done with something. So, a la buena o a la mala. The good way or the bad way, I'm hearing. So, you know, I feel like somebody's definitely going to mislead you, and you're going to fall for it. And then it's going to, but in reality, it's going to just close out a chapter. So, what's the World here? You have the Star. Yeah. And I feel like it's going to give you hope for the future. I feel like you are going to heal from whatever this is. I feel like there's going to be a side of you that's just like, nah. It's like, you know, like, it's not even an ego thing. It's like, yeah. Like, I can't say it. It's like, you know, you're caught red-handed. Yeah, I know. You know, like, what are you going to say, right? What's the Fool in reverse? You have the Chariot. Yeah, the universe is definitely protecting you to move forward, okay? They're wanting you to move forward. They've been wanting you to move forward. Some of you guys, the universe is like, it didn't have to get this drastic. We've been telling you to take a leap of faith. We've been telling you to move and to do something, and you are not. So this is what happens when you don't listen to the universe, right? You have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Six of Swords. Some of you guys, like I said, the universe came in and gave you the heads up, and you were able to avoid this. Others of you, you weren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You were moving backwards. You were going against the grain with those six swords there. You were going against the grain, so the universe had to shake your world up to show you you're gonna turn the boat and go the way that you're supposed to go, ma'am, sir. Okay, take it how it resonates. Let's get you some advice. What is Release, Control, and Hope in reverse? You have Warrior, Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Sex does not matter. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, a lot of you guys have a mission on this planet here where you have to learn your lessons and then teach others. All right, you have to be the example, you have to set the example. And I feel like a lot of you guys, your calling has been telling you that you have to you know, start working in a way where you're uplifting others, where you're helping others. Some of you guys are moving backwards in life, okay? And you have to make sure that everything that you do is to help someone else, okay? Because that is part of your destiny, is to uplift others in some way, is to bring hope, faith, you know, all of that, all right? I feel like have you answered your deepest calling? I feel like your soul has been calling you to do the right thing, has been calling you to be uplifting, has been calling you to be for the people, man. Some of you guys are a little selfish, okay? But anyways, I feel like whatever you're releasing control here, I feel like, you know, you're realizing that you're meant for bigger, you're meant for more, okay? And that is really also what's going to push you to let go of whatever you need to let go of. What is you know you are loved and High Priestess of Earth in reverse? You have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries, okay? Yeah, I feel like you know, the problem is that you allow a lot of people to kind of dictate your energy. You allow a lot of people to kind of tell you what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. You have to start saying no. You have to start creating boundaries. Because like I said, you were a fake, a fraud, a phony at this job. Like, why did you even get this job? Why or this stability? Why are you even here? Is it because Samantha told you to? Or is it because you really wanted to do it? Right? So, yeah. What is lighten up and the High Priestess of Spirit in reverse? You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to know, like, you know, you were already, it's kind of like a lot of you guys were already doing the right thing, and then you second guessed yourself and you allowed yourself to get bamboozled or something like that. Okay, and the universe is like, listen, you need to stop overthinking and stop second guessing yourself. When something happens, trust that. Don't go back and let me dig in, let me see more. No, when something is showing you physically what's happening, okay, this situation is requiring me to walk away. Okay, this person is walking away. Okay, there's a pole there. Okay, it's like a lot of you guys need to start focusing on the reality of things and not what you perceive it to be. Because some of you guys have an overthinking issue that might take a while for you to really get a handle on, right? You are the Geminis. You are the two heads. So it's like, maybe don't work on the overthinking part right now, because it's like, where do you begin, right? Instead, focus on looking at life as it's this versus it's not this. Okay? Because I feel a lot of you guys this is why somebody was able to do this to you, because you felt right into somebody's trap because you overthink too much. But if you were to look at situations for, okay, this is what it is and this is what it's not, you wouldn't be in this situation. But then I also feel like you also got to take care of the overthinking as well. All right? Others of you, I feel like, you know, like I said, those of you that dodge this bullet, it's like, don't second guess yourself, right? With that Chariot here, you are protected. It might just feel weird that you're like, I'm really safe, and yeah, like I really got ahead of that. Yeah, you know, be more grateful and don't second guess yourself. Okay, keep facing forward, keep moving forward. Do not look back. All right. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.